Hello everyone, welcome to the show that kicks off your Friday night and most importantly, your weekend. Friday night, rocks! And of course, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris with a beard, and normally we would have a guest on the show, or sometimes just being me. But unfortunately, this person had a bad experience, and I have to respect their wishes. So let's give an applause to my sister, my best friend, and a beautiful lady, Mindy. Have her posted right here, her picture. And we did this interview over my Facebook Messenger. And I asked her a couple questions. We got into, as we all know, I have segments on the show for a shout out and how the week went. We also got that done too. So let's get into it. First question I had asked: you're no stranger by any means to beards and being around bearded men, whether it's your husband, family, friends, etc. So with all that, do you think the bearded world and community is on the uprise? Her response: you're seeing a lot more men having facial hair, so I would say yes, it's on an uprise. Second question I asked: I gave your husband some products and he really wasn't a fan. From your standpoint, do you feel it's a necessary measure or positive thing for men's grooming to have at their disposal? Her response: yes, it's important. All men's grooming habits are different. What works for one may not work for another. Different scents, products give men opportunity to find what works best for them. Awesome, detailed answer. Couldn't agree more. Third question: you've seen me with no beard and now having one and said if I ever shaved again, you disown me. Do you feel some guys just can't pull off a beard or being shaved? Her response: yes, of course, there are some that can't pull it off, but I feel it's that way because they don't maintain it. Very true. You have to have the dedication to keep it groomed, which I couldn't say it any better than that. Last question I asked her was, before we hit our 2 segments on the show, do you feel a beard improves a man's confidence and how he presents himself every day? Her response: I would say yes. Most men I know take pride in their facial hair. I've seen, co-response to that, I would say most men, nowadays definitely take pride in grooming habits and how they go out the house and present themselves. And then there's some who I see daily at my job, and let's just say they could use some beard oil, a beard trim, and many other things. So, and some guys just aren't open to the products, and they're bent up on, old school ways and just doing the bare minimum, which, it's your beard, that's fine. No one could force you to do anything you don't want to do. And to kind of go off with giving her husband some products, some people just don't like the feeling and what they do every day. It's just kind of a burden for them to use those products. So now let's get into the segment of how the week was. Her response was: my week was good. The occupation that I have allows me to have rough moments, but not rough days. Love that answer. And for those who, some who watch this, and some who of my subscribers, know what my sister does. But for those who don't know, she works in a school setting. And I'm not going to go into too much detail for privacy reasons, but she loves her job, and it's amazing what she does. So, and then we have a shout out. But before we get to that, let's go about my week. Definitely better than last week. Kind of had some stressful moments, of course, and then a little bit of rough news. We were supposed to be moving, me and the wife and the kids, and unfortunately it's been pushed back fourth or fifth time now. So we took the money that we had put away and we started using it for Christmas, and then put some back in the bank to better manage the rest of the year. And then by the time they say things are going to get moving again to be able to move, it's going to be around tax time. So fingers crossed. That's how the week went. So her shout out was to me, and for just being able to make this show happen and make this interview happen with all the circumstances. We were able to do this, and I'm very, very proud. And again, gotta thank my sister for being able to kind of twist things and make this happen, to have a little twist on things. It was kind of fun. Do you agree? But if you thought it was fun, if you thought this episode was, something different, add a little twist, and you enjoyed it, smash that like button, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next episode. You're not going to want to miss it. Chris with a beard, out.